I'm gonna be honest with you, I saw how many views that this subject was raking in on people's channels, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta talk about it too. You gotta do everything for the views, am I right? But in all seriousness, I do actually dislike this person. I've always disliked this person. I've just really never voiced it vocally because almost every other single fucking goddamn drama-esque YouTube rant channel, hate channel, whatever channel you got has for the most part talked about this individual, has exposed this individual for being the person that he is. And rather than rehash those same exact points that those people have made and talk about the same types of things that other people have talked about, I want to focus on a few specific things about this YouTuber who I really dislike, and in my personal opinion is the very definition of a pure egotistical narcissist. Muslimtube. The bald-headed millionaire whose ego is so sensitive that the moment someone gives him any sort of amount of hate, he has a temper tantrum. He has a mental breakdown. And that's all of what this guy seems to be doing lately, is having these mental breakdowns on social media. Which is fine, you know, people are entitled to have their mental breakdowns, but it's probably best if you do that in the privacy of your own home and not unleash it on social media, which makes you look like a fucking idiot. So let's jump right into the context of the scenario. As mentioned, a lot of people have made videos on Muslimtube, and he does not like it when other YouTubers talk about him. I'm not going to show any video footage of him because he will content ID my video and get it pulled or demonetize my video simply because he doesn't like people using his clips. You see here, this is a video, one of his many different videos, where he sits in his closet and attempts with, you know, inspirational music to be the most motivational, influential YouTuber you can possibly imagine. He literally is sitting in his closet, you know, telling about, don't fail, don't fail, don't fail, never give up, never surrender. He is like the satirical parody of, in fact, Galaxy Quest, which, by the way, is like one of my favorite movies. But he's like a bad version of Galaxy Quest. The inspirational music that just plays in his videos just drive me fucking bonkers. But hey, you know, if people want to try to be influential and inspirational and have this message of only pure positivity in every goddamn video, life is always positive, positivity, 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 by all means, you're entitled to do that. But what I don't like seeing is little pieces of shit like this guy who facade himself with this identity of only positivity, but he actually behind the scenes doesn't actually reflect that positivity that he preaches. So this is one of the tweets that he made, and a bunch of people responded and kind of like was teasing him, saying, hey, did you call your girlfriend trash? And if you've been on the internet for any amount of time, you know that people like to fucking troll you all the fucking goddamn time. But the fact of the matter is, this narcissist is a reactionary idiot. He can't actually control himself. Later says, did he just call his girl trash? No, trash is having to use a Snapchat filter on your display picture so it contours your face. Another guy said the exact same thing. He responds by, the only thing I'm calling trash is that ugly-ass man bun on those drawn-on eyebrows in your DP, you bitch. Types of dudes who smoke a hookah in the garage on a Friday talking about the girls they almost got with hating on me. You're a garbage. My girl's a queen. I would comment on your looks, but you're the type of fuckboy who uses a sports team as your DP instead of your face. Fuck out of here. One of his fans says, wow, you're fucking horrible. You just lost a bra. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. Someone's channel who only stems around positivity. You did a great job right there, Muslimtube. Good job. Like, I understand people have bad days, but you quickly deleted the tweets and then you fucking say this on Twitter, which is really where the thrust of this response comes from. I know a lot of you are expecting an apology for yesterday's tweets, but one won't be coming. I live every day getting hate day and night from all social media platforms, and I'm supposed to just be okay with it? Yes, you are supposed to be okay. Do you want to know why you're supposed to be okay with it? Because you're a shitty, terrible person. And the fact of the matter is, you can't accept the fact that you're a shitty, terrible person. You don't think that about yourself. Your self-image of yourself is so goddamn high. The thought of someone not liking you just really damages your ego. It strikes a core right into your bald little heart. You can't fathom why someone wouldn't find you inspirational, why someone wouldn't find you motivational, why they wouldn't like your content. A lot of the hate that comes towards your way is hate that you create on yourself by comparing yourself to goddamn motherfucking Tupac of YouTube. Actual quote by him, by the way. Which is fine, you know, people can have their own self-image of themselves. But if you have a self-image and you constantly glorify that and you think you're the greatest, toppest, bestest, whatever on the internet, people are not going to like an ego like that. So no shit, you get hate. You get hate primarily because of the shit that you do and the things that you say by your behavior. Why is it not that hard to understand that? You're like a motherfucking bald version of Keemstar, but isn't Keemstar actually bald? Kind of, yes. but a more bald, fully no facial hair version of Keemstar. Why am I getting hate? Why is this happening to me? Why don't people like me? Why is this? Why is that? It's called delusional narcissism. For some reason, I've found that a large majority of gigantic, huge fucking YouTubers have this. Eventually, you just can't take it anymore, especially when the level of hate I get is sky high and much more than others. Here's the thing, Muslimtube, hate is hate regardless of how much you goddamn fucking get. There's plenty of hate that's thrown towards Leafy as here. There's plenty of hate thrown towards every other YouTuber. Just because you get more hate doesn't make you any, more or less, my dyslexia is hitting, doesn't make you more of a victim of hate because you get more of it. Hate is hate regardless of how much you get it. It should be treated exactly the same. Do you really expect me or anyone to fucking feel pity for someone like you? Secondly, you're a goddamn millionaire, which is another thing I don't understand. People like you who are so, you know, rich with lots of money on YouTube, I don't understand why tweets like this, negative tweets or tweets that, you know, are trolling you or tweets that just are hating on you or tweets that just don't like you in general and they voice that, why you get so upset by those types of comments when you are a goddamn millionaire. Like, fuck, if I was sitting in the amount of money that you were, like, fuck, man, if I was sitting in the amount of money that you have, nothing anyone would fucking say to me would fucking bother me. In fact, it doesn't really bother me even now. How is it if someone who's as successful as you so insecure on what other people say about you? So what triggered me, oh, that's a good usage of the word triggered. Well, at least you admit that you're fucking triggered all the time. So what triggered me wasn't the tweets about a quote, it was the accumulation of months of comments, opinions, and all hate in all forms I have to just slide by. Eventually, you want to stand up for yourself and show people how it feels. You snap, because it does hurt. I'm human. Well, you're a fucking idiot, Muslimtube, if mean comments to you actually hurt you. If they truly hurt you on the internet, if you're deeply affected by someone fucking making fun of your fucking bald head inspirational garbage that you post on this fucking website and social media in general, you really shouldn't, and I hate saying this, but you really shouldn't be on the internet. Because the only thing that fucking hurts me is people who are close to me, people who are my relatives, my close friends. The people who are in my life who are the only people who can actually fucking hurt me. People can say, you know, things about me on the internet, but ultimately, even no matter what is said, even no matter how fucked up it is, it's not going to affect me or hurt me on a mental level. Hey, you're probably just another Nesion who puts his self-esteem in his fucking subscribers. And well, if you put your self-esteem and identity in other people, well, no shit you're gonna get hurt easily. I'm human, and being cussed at every day and told how much the world hates me isn't fun. Especially when I have so much love to give and just want to make people real happy. Oh, Muslimtube, you have so much to give the world. You have so much love to give. How about, for a suggestion, you give the love to your girlfriend and not post her on the fucking goddamn social media all the time? And pull her into fucking situations which she probably doesn't want to be dragged into. Because believe it or not, your self-image also reflects on your girlfriend when you're posting her on the goddamn internet. And I don't buy for a goddamn second. Believe me, I used to be in that same thought process when I was like fucking 15, 16. I was like, why does nobody fucking want to be my friend? I have so much love to give the world. Like, I was a delusional fuckwit too at one point. It's okay. But what, you're like fucking and you're almost 30 years old? And you're talking about how much love you have to give people? That's a load of fucking horse shit. You're just trying to attempt to make yourself look better and make people feel sorry because you have so much love to give the world, when in reality, your entire fucking positivity movement's a fucking goddamn facade. Lately it seems I can't win, and life is really testing me. I don't have the answers for the test, but I'm learning every day with love. I think ultimately, Muslimtube, what you need to focus on is your goddamn self. Learn to love yourself before you love other people. That's a fundamental problem with a lot of these fucking dating relationships, especially in the early teen years and even later in like their mid-20s. People don't learn to fucking love themselves and accept themselves and know who they are, and rather they always want to give out love and give out care and give out whatever to other people. The reality is they don't fucking feel that towards themselves, and you're always going to be limited in your life when you can't fucking love yourself and accept yourself for who the fuck you are, which is an egotistical narcissist who has such a high self-image of himself that anything anybody says he has to build up and hold in and fucking vent out and lash it out through social media, which then ultimately makes your image look bad. So that's my advice, Muslimtube. You can either listen to it, you can either ignore it. But the choice is in your hands. That's my video about Muslimtube. That's my opinion. All this is just my fucking opinion. There are some videos linked down below in the description, along with my Discord, along with my TeamSpeak. There are some other YouTubers' videos who have made video responses to Muslimtube that are linked down below that are really good. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm done.